The Hanma family is renowned for individuals possessing superior strength compared to the rest of the world. Baki is acclaimed as the strongest youth in the world and is the protagonist of the series. Despite his relatively small stature, Baki consistently wields techniques that can easily outmatch his opponents. However, there is one individual even mightier than him, and that is Yujiro, the strongest creature on Earth. Globally, hardly anyone can instill fear in Yujiro. Despite his immense power, Yujiro remains a human and undoubtedly must have a father who brought him into this world. And the father of this world's strongest creature cannot possibly be an ordinary individual. Is the rumor true that he is the only one capable of instilling fear in Yujiro? And is he stronger than his own son? The mystery behind Yuichiro's death. Welcome to the Ackerman Recap. Today, let's delve into the enigmatic father of Yujiro. 1. Identity. Yuichiro Hanma, the deceased father of Yujiro and the grandfather of Jack Hanma and Baki Hanma, is still regarded with reverence and fear by people, despite the passage of time. He was the only person apart from Yujiro to defeat the military of a nation during World War II. He took down 2,000 elite soldiers with just one technique. With the monstrous bloodline passed from him to his son and then to his grandsons, it's easy to comprehend how Jack and Baki became renowned warriors. 2. Appearance. With a large and muscular physique, Yuichiro exudes a powerful masculine presence. Such a stature is enough to leave anyone who sees it in awe. However, the most distinctive feature is his broad and colossal shoulders. They are so massive that many characters in the story question whether he is still human, given the sheer magnitude of his shoulders. His deep black hair is neatly combed, casting a shadowy hue. Like many men in the Hanma lineage, he possesses a demon face on his back. As a master of judo and a participant in countless hand-to-hand battles, Yuichiro's ears are also deformed due to enduring numerous impacts. His demeanor truly radiates strength and solemnity. When in combat, Yuichiro dresses very simply, often wearing nothing more than shorts. 3. First appearance. Yuichiro's initial appearance was during the family battle between Yujiro and Baki, a showdown between son and grandson. Just as Baki was about to give up the fight and accept defeat, Yuichiro emerged as a spirit and encouraged his grandson. He reproached Yujiro, saying, "You still haven't changed a bit, fighting against a child, and you're still encountering so many troubles." Then he spoke to Baki. "Baki, make sure you win." Even as a mere spirit, this is the essence of a soul that comes from the father of the Earth's mightiest creature. While his actual strength wasn't demonstrated, the pressure he emitted was enough to make the formidable ancient creature cower in fear. The two generations of Hanma fathers and sons were equally astonished and taken aback. Tokugawa, upon seeing Yuichiro, was reminded of the past and recounted the glorious feats achieved by Baki's grandfather, speaking with both reverence and trepidation. He admired Yuichiro's personality and his strength alike. After imparting encouragement to his grandson, Yuichiro vanished. 4. Yuichiro's past and Doppo. In the past, Orochi Doppo witnessed the historic confrontation between the wrestling king Riki Gozan and the judo master Yuichiro Hanma. The bout was hailed as the fight of the century, witnessed by the entire world. Everyone expected a fierce and intense battle between the two top fighters. However, as soon as it began, Riki delivered a brutal blow to Yuichiro, pummeling him and tossing him around the arena. Yuichiro couldn't resist the overwhelming strength of Riki. The entire audience fell silent, witnessing this painful and surprising spectacle. Ultimately, the victory belonged to Riki. Yuichiro left in silence, ignoring the gossip surrounding his defeat. It was an unforgettable memory for those who witnessed the match that day. On a rainy day, Orochi Doppo unexpectedly sought out Yuichiro Hanma. Only those who truly understood, like Orochi, realized that Yuichiro had deliberately not fought to his full potential to let the victory slip away. Doppo greeted him, expressing deep disappointment about the staged match between Yuichiro and Riki Gozan. Doppo believed it was a theatrical act to deceive the audience, tarnishing the pride of martial arts. Orochi was fully aware that Yuichiro had the ability to counter all of Riki Gozan's attacks and utterly scorned it, so he didn't bother avoiding the confrontation. Hearing this, Yuichiro smiled and admitted, in reality, he had agreed to lose the match in exchange for a substantial amount of money from the organizers. Yuichiro grabbed Doppo's collar, asking, "So what do you intend to do with that information, my friend?" Doppo gracefully slipped out of his jacket, leapt onto Yuichiro's hand, and delivered a kick to his jaw. "Nice kick. Seems like you've broken my jaw," he said. Yuichiro was delighted that someone recognized just how strong he was. Doppo retrieved his jacket and turned to walk away. Many believe that Yuichiro is weaker than his son because he couldn't withstand the powerful attacks from Doppo. However, that's not the truth. Yuichiro still possesses formidable strength, but he chooses not to flaunt or showcase it externally. Conversely, his son always appears fierce and ready to unleash his full power at any moment. Instead, Yuichiro exercises great restraint and only utilizes his strength when truly necessary. Allowing Doppo to attack him was a way to assess his opponent's strength. Therefore, one should not underestimate Yuichiro based solely on that fight. He remains a legendary and formidable warrior. Provoked by his anger, Orochi later challenged Riki Gozan and easily defeated him. Orochi threatened to expose the humiliating defeat of Riki if he didn't publicly admit to staging the fight with Yuichiro. Fearing humiliation, Riki issued a public apology and confessed the truth. This helped erase Yuichiro's previous defeat. Upon reading the news, Yuichiro was both surprised and elated. He received compensation and restored his honor, even though it came at the cost of enduring painful blows. "I'm glad someone recognized just how strong I am," he said. 5. Personality. In contrast to his fierce and cruel son, who lives only for himself and delights in crushing others with his immense strength, Yuichiro is a kind and humble man. He never boasts about his own strength or looks down on those weaker than him. He's ready to take blows to earn money for his family. Actions like threatening the government or demanding special treatment are not typical of Yuichiro. Despite sharing the same bloodline, the personalities of the two father and son are entirely opposite. This demonstrates that human personality isn't solely determined by genetic inheritance. Yuichiro never feels the need to prove his own strength or flaunt his dominance over the weak. Instead, he consistently hides his true strength and remains modest. 6. Strength. Yuichiro only engages in battle when provoked. During the battle in Okinawa, the U.S. military relentlessly attacked the island where Yuichiro resided. They fired from the sea and dropped bombs from the sky, turning the island into a battlefield. Despite the immense destruction, Yuichiro remained untouched, not even a scratch on him. This highlights Yuichiro's extraordinary strength against any weaponry. Pushed to a corner, he had to retaliate in self-defense. Yuichiro simply wanted to live in peace, but the soldiers kept advancing onto his territory. Thinking that Yuichiro had perished, they used boats to approach the island. The soldiers began to fall, realizing that a man was holding a corpse. He gripped the body and hurled it, each falling person triggering a complete annihilation of the military force. The strength behind those throws was uncanny. People referred to this technique of his as dress. By using the opponent's body like a pair of nunchaku, he swiftly rotated them around and enveloped himself, resembling a swirling skirt. General James couldn't believe what was happening and attempted to approach the island to investigate. A moment later, the remaining individuals couldn't trust their eyes as they witnessed the general's body being hurled through the solid deck of the warship. Even the mightiest creature on Earth had to admit that it was a truly fearsome technique. Yuichiro could execute variations of this technique so swiftly that the entire army couldn't react in time. Similar to his descendants, Yuichiro also possessed the demon face on his back. This technique is performed by tensing the back muscles to create a demonic face, granting the user a significant boost in strength, speed, and endurance. It was this demon face that enabled Yuichiro to defeat the U.S. Navy during the battle on the island. This showcased his unparalleled power when activating this ultimate state. 7. Yujiro and Yuichiro. Who is stronger? The mystery of Yuichiro's death. Upon his initial appearance, Yuichiro's son was the first to be surprised. Although not officially confirmed, there are rumors that Yuichiro had defeated his son Yujiro when he was still young. Despite Yujiro being considered the world's strongest individual, it seems that he might have been defeated by his father at least once or twice. However, Yujiro is not afraid of Yuichiro. He is only surprised when Yuichiro manifests in a spiritual form. Thus, in this contest, Yujiro appears to be stronger than his father. However, details about Yuichiro's death remain shrouded in mystery and are unclear. There's a theory from the past that Yujiro might have killed Yuichiro, as it's a long-standing tradition in the Hanma lineage for the child to kill the parent. This might be the reason why we have little knowledge about other ancestors of the Hanma family, as they were potentially killed by their own descendants. The evidence supporting this theory lies in the fact that after being punched by Gozan, Yuichiro was bruised and easily had his jaw broken by Doppo. On the other hand, since birth, Yujiro's body has not displayed any scars or wounds. What are your thoughts on this theory? In conclusion, we can observe that Yuichiro's strength is comparable to that of Ogre. If he had the chance to return to the present time with his former strength and physique, it's possible that Tokugawa might assist him in making a comeback, similar to what was done for Musashi. If that were to happen, it would undoubtedly be fascinating and captivating to witness the clash of power between two generations of the Hanma lineage. Those are my viewpoints on Yuichiro. If you found this interesting, please like and subscribe to support my channel. And don't forget to share your thoughts and opinions in the comment section. I'd be delighted to hear from you. Thank you and goodbye, everyone.